I trust my mind to work in my favor. I release doubt, fear, and illusions, and I welcome clarity, confidence, and truth. Your mind is powerful, but sometimes it works against you. It creates doubts, fears, and limitations that aren't real. The thoughts you repeat become your reality, shaping the way you see yourself and the world around you. But what if those thoughts weren't entirely true? What if your mind was playing tricks on you? Understanding this can change everything. One of the biggest lies the mind tells is that you're not good enough. It whispers that you're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough to have the life you want. It points out your flaws, magnifies your mistakes, and makes you compare yourself to others. But where do these thoughts come from? They are often conditioned by past experiences, criticism, or societal expectations. The truth is, you were never meant to be perfect. Your worth isn't defined by what you achieve or how others see you. You are already enough just as you are. The key is to challenge these thoughts. When your mind tells you that you're not good enough, ask yourself, is this really true? Most of the time, it's just an old belief that has no real foundation. The moment you recognize it, you take away its power. Your mind has a tendency to create worst-case scenarios, making you fear things that haven't even happened. It convinces you that failure is inevitable, that people will judge you, or that things won't work out. This fear keeps you stuck, preventing you from taking risks or pursuing what you truly want. But how often do these fears actually come true? Think about past moments when you worried about something that never even happened. The mind exaggerates possibilities, making problems seem bigger than they are. Most of the time, the things we fear either never happen or aren't as bad as we imagined. You don't have to believe every fearful thought that crosses your mind. Instead, train yourself to expect the best. Shift your perspective and remind yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Fear loses its grip when you stop feeding it. Your mind loves to replay past mistakes, regrets, and painful experiences. It makes you relive moments that no longer exist, keeping you attached to emotions that drain your energy. You might find yourself thinking, if only I had done things differently, or why did this happen to me? The truth is, the past cannot be changed. Holding on to it only takes away your power in the present. Every time you replay a painful memory, you are giving it more life than it deserves. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you learned. Every experience, good or bad, has shaped you in some way. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the weight of the past so you can move forward. The only thing that truly exists is the present moment, and that's where your power lies. The mind tricks you into believing that you need to control everything in order to be happy. It tells you that if things don't go exactly as planned, something is wrong. This need for control creates anxiety, stress, and frustration when life takes unexpected turns. But control is just an illusion. No matter how much you plan or prepare, there will always be things outside of your control. The weather, other people's actions, unexpected events, these are things you cannot dictate. The more you try to control everything, the more resistance you create. True peace comes from surrendering. Trust that things will unfold in the best way possible, even if it's not how you expected. The universe has a way of working things out for your highest good. When you let go, you allow life to bring you something even better than what you had planned. The mind has a habit of always looking for what's lacking. It tells you that you need more money, more success, more love, always something more to be happy. This mindset keeps you in a constant state of dissatisfaction, making you feel like you're never enough. But what if you already have everything you need to be happy? Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on what's present. Look around at all the things you have, your health, your relationships, your experiences. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see the abundance that already exists. Happiness isn't something you find in the future, it's something you cultivate in the present. The moment you stop chasing what's missing and start appreciating what you have, you step into a state of peace and fulfillment. One of the biggest tricks of the mind is convincing you that your worth depends on how others see you. It makes you crave approval, praise, and validation from outside sources. You might find yourself changing who you are to fit in, fearing rejection, or feeling discouraged when others don't recognize your efforts. But seeking validation is a never-ending cycle. No matter how much approval you get, it will never be enough if you don't believe in yourself. True confidence comes from within, it's knowing your value even when no one else is watching. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you are. The only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. When you stop looking outside for approval and start trusting yourself, you gain a sense of freedom that no one can take away. The mind often convinces you that you have all the time in the world. It tells you that you can start tomorrow, next week, or next year. This illusion of endless time makes you procrastinate on your dreams, delaying the things that truly matter. But time is not unlimited. Every moment that passes is a moment you can't get back. The longer you wait, the more you risk missing opportunities that may never come again. There will never be a perfect time to start, there is only now. Whatever it is you've been postponing, take action today. Don't wait for the right moment, the right circumstances, or the right mood. The sooner you start, the sooner you will create the life you truly want. One of the most common tricks your mind plays is convincing you that you're not ready. It tells you that you need more time, more skills, or the perfect moment before you can start. This belief keeps you stuck, making you hesitate when opportunities arise. The truth is, no one ever feels completely ready, but action leads to readiness, not the other way around. The mind does this to keep you in a comfort zone. It disguises fear as logic, making you think that waiting is the smart choice. But in reality, waiting often leads to regret. Growth happens when you take steps forward, even if they feel uncertain. Every successful person started before they felt ready. The key is to take small steps instead of waiting for the perfect conditions. Your mind will always find excuses, but if you push past them, you'll see that you were capable all along. Trust yourself and move forward, even when doubt lingers. Your mind can make you believe that seeking help is a weakness. It convinces you that asking for support means you're not strong enough or that you should figure everything out on your own. This belief isolates you and makes challenges seem more overwhelming than they really are. In reality, no one achieves success alone. Every person who has accomplished great things had mentors, friends, or a support system. Life is not meant to be a solo journey. Learning to accept help and work with others allows you to grow faster and achieve more. Instead of resisting support, shift your mindset. Recognize that collaboration and guidance make you stronger, not weaker. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, and don't be afraid to lean on them when needed. Perfectionism is one of the biggest mind tricks that holds people back. It tells you that if something isn't flawless, it's not worth doing at all. This leads to procrastination, self-doubt, and unnecessary stress. It makes you fear failure so much that you stop yourself from even trying. But perfection is an illusion. Nothing in life is ever truly perfect, and chasing it only leads to frustration. Some of the most successful ideas and projects started as imperfect drafts that were improved over time. Progress matters far more than perfection. The key to overcoming perfectionism is to focus on doing your best in the present moment. Allow yourself to learn and improve along the way. Accept that mistakes are part of growth and that done is always better than perfect. Your mind often creates the illusion that happiness exists in the future. It tells you, I'll be happy when I get the job, the relationship, the money, and so on. This keeps you in a constant state of waiting, always chasing something that feels just out of reach. The problem is that once you reach one milestone, your mind immediately sets a new condition. Instead of appreciating what you have, it makes you believe that something else is needed before you can feel fulfilled. This creates an endless cycle of dissatisfaction. The truth is, happiness is available right now. It's not about what you achieve but how you choose to see your life. Gratitude, presence, and self-acceptance bring true fulfillment. Stop postponing your joy, start accepting it today. One of the strongest ways your mind holds you back is by making you overly concerned about others' opinions. It convinces you that people are constantly judging you, that any mistake will be recalled forever, and that you must seek approval to be worthy. In reality, most people are too focused on their own lives to spend much time thinking about you. The fear of judgment is an illusion that limits your potential. It makes you hold back, stay silent, or avoid taking risks that could lead to success. Freedom comes when you stop letting the opinions of others dictate your life. Trust yourself, make choices that align with your values, and recall that your worth is not based on external validation. Your mind might try to convince you that you are who you are and that change is impossible. It tells you that your habits, fears, and limitations are permanent. This belief keeps you from growing and keeps you stuck in cycles that no longer serve you. The truth is, change is always possible. Your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on your thoughts, actions, and experiences. Every time you choose to act differently, you are reshaping your identity. The only thing holding you back is the belief that you can't change. Small, consistent steps lead to transformation. Start by shifting your thoughts, then take action toward the life you want. Over time, you'll see that change is not only possible, it's inevitable when you commit to it. Your mind often tricks you into thinking there's always time. It convinces you that you can chase your dreams later, that you will have more energy, motivation, or resources in the future. But someday is a dangerous illusion because it keeps you waiting instead of acting. The reality is, time is passing whether you take action or not. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. Many people look back with regret, wishing they had taken chances when they had the opportunity. The best time to start is always now. Whatever you've been postponing, begin today. Even small steps will create momentum. Don't let the illusion of someday keep you from living the life you truly want. Your mind is incredibly powerful, but it's also full of illusions that can hold you back. Recognizing these tricks is the first step toward breaking free from them. When you stop believing in these limiting thoughts, you open the door to growth, happiness, and success. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your journey to self-awareness and transformation starts now.